LPBW star Matt Roloff's fiancée Caryn Chandler shoes off ring on date night after wedding reports. Hello viewers, I am Alana, welcome back to my channel, USA Daily History for Roloff family latest news update. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. Little people, big world star Matt Roloff and his fiancée Caryn Chandler are once again turning heads, and this time, it's not just because of their relationship status. Following a wave of wedding rumors and speculation about their future together, Caryn recently flaunted her sparkling engagement ring during a cozy date night with Matt, sending fans into a frenzy. For longtime followers of LPBW, this public moment was more than just a photo op, it was a signal that one of reality TV's most talked about couples may be closer to tying the knot than ever before. Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler's relationship had always attracted attention. After Matt's split from ex-wife Amy Roloff, whom he was married to for nearly 3 decades, fans were curious about who would enter his life next. Caryn, who had been a long-time Roloff Farms employee and family friend, gradually transitioned from behind-the-scenes helper to Matt's romantic partner. The two confirmed their relationship publicly in 2017, not long after Matt and Amy finalized their divorce. Since then, Matt and Caryn have taken viewers on a journey full of shared vacations, real estate ventures, farm drama, and blended family experiences. While Caryn did not appear in every episode of LPBW, her role in Matt's life, both personal and professional, was undeniable. In early 2023, after years of dating, Matt finally proposed to Caryn, confirming what fans had been speculating for quite some time. The engagement news was met with excitement and a bit of skepticism. Would they really go through with a wedding, or was it more of a symbolic commitment? The couple didn't rush into planning their ceremony, preferring to enjoy the engagement phase at their own pace. Matt, who had previously shared his hesitation about remarrying, often emphasized that this relationship with Caryn was on their own terms. Nevertheless, that didn't stop LPBW followers from keeping a close eye on every post, public outing, or possible wedding clue. Recently, Caryn Chandler made headlines once again, this time for flashing her engagement ring during a sweet date night with Matt. In a photo shared to Instagram, Caryn and Matt are seen enjoying a relaxed evening, complete with good food, wine, and beaming smiles. But what truly captured fans' attention was the close-up of Caryn's hand resting on the table diamond ring in clear view. The ring, which hadn't been prominently featured in recent months, reignited speculation that wedding plans might be back on. Some fans noticed it appeared even more polished and prominent than before, prompting speculation that the couple had taken a recent step forward, perhaps ring resizing, cleaning, or even upgrading it in preparation for the big day. The comment section of the post lit up almost immediately. "Caryn looks stunning," and that ring, one fan wrote. Another added, "Okay, are we getting closer to a Roloff wedding? This gives me hope." So, what's really going on behind the scenes? While the couple hasn't released any official updates about a wedding date, insiders suggest the two have been quietly preparing for a low-key ceremony. According to sources close to the family, Matt and Caryn are considering a private destination wedding, possibly at their Arizona home, or even at a secluded venue away from the Oregon spotlight. They've talked about it being very small, with just close friends and family. A source revealed, Matt doesn't want the same kind of big farm wedding he had with Amy. This is about the two of them and what feels right now. That's a notable shift from previous expectations. Early on, some fans speculated the couple might marry at Roloff Farms given Matt's deep connection to the property. However, after years of drama surrounding the farm's future, including Matt's fallout with son Zach over property negotiations, it seems the location may now hold more tension than nostalgia. Part of the couple's future may lie far away from Oregon altogether. In recent years, Matt and Caryn have spent increasing amounts of time at their Arizona vacation home. It's a peaceful retreat from the ongoing tension between Roloff siblings and a place where Matt and Caryn have clearly found a shared sense of peace and belonging. Caryn, in particular, has embraced the Arizona lifestyle. She's often seen lounging by the pool, cooking outdoors, or gardening, offering a glimpse of a more relaxed and grounded version of herself. And Matt has made it clear that their home in the Grand Canyon state represents their next chapter. "The farm has meant everything to me for decades," Matt previously said in an episode of LPBW. "But sometimes, You need to start fresh. Arizona is that fresh start for Caryn and me, while Amy Roloff has since remarrying the knot with Chris Marek in a beautiful 2021 ceremony. Many fans still wonder how she feels about her ex-husband's new engagement. To her credit, Amy has remained gracious in interviews, often stating that she wishes Matt and Caryn well. Chris Marek has even interacted with Matt and Caryn during joint family events, suggesting a level of maturity and mutual respect between the two couples. That said, tensions do still exist, especially regarding family dynamics and the farm, where history and emotion often mix. As for the Roloff children, reactions appear mixed. Zach Roloff, Matt's eldest son, has had a notably strained relationship with his father in recent years. That rift has reportedly created distance not only between father and son but also with Caryn, who was once very close with Zach and his wife, Tori. On the other hand, Jeremy and Jacob seem more neutral, with Jacob occasionally spotted on the farm, and Jeremy focusing on his own homestead project with wife Audrey. While none of the Roloff kids have publicly commented on Caryn's recent ring moment, their social media silence leaves fans guessing. Caryn showing off her ring came at a time when wedding rumors had reached a lull. For months, there were no clear signs of progress, no mentions of venues, dresses, or registries. Some followers began to speculate that the engagement was simply for show, or that the couple had quietly called off wedding plans. This latest photo, complete with ring front and center, appears to be a soft rebuttal to that narrative. Without saying a word, Caryn made a statement: "I'm still engaged. We're still strong." And in the world of reality TV, where silence can often be more telling than a caption, that kind of visual message carries weight. Of course, Matt and Caryn are no strangers to public scrutiny. Whether it's about family drama, business decisions, or wedding delays, every move they make seems to generate buzz. But through it all, they've remained committed to forging their own path that honors the past but isn't beholden to it. Across Reddit threads, Facebook fan groups, and Instagram comments, the LPBW fanbase has had plenty to say about Caryn's ring sighting. Still think they're planning a surprise wedding and just haven't told anyone. She's had that ring for a while, but this is the first time I've seen her really showing it off. Honestly, good for them. I hope they're happy and don't let the negativity get to them. There are, of course, skeptics too, those who believe the couple may never marry, or that the engagement was more for show than substance. But even among critics, there's a general acknowledgement that Caryn and Matt have created something lasting, whether or not it comes with a legal marriage certificate. So where does this leave fans of Little People, Big World? While the show's future remains uncertain with fewer episodes and more off-screen drama than ever, its core cast members continue to live lives worthy of attention. Matt and Caryn have made it clear they're not racing down the aisle, and that's okay. Their relationship, now spanning over 7 years, appears to be built on mutual respect, shared goals, and a desire for peace after decades of TV-fueled family drama. The latest photo of Caryn's engagement ring might not come with an official wedding announcement, but it does offer a glimpse into where things stand. It's a message to fans: they're still together, still committed, and still planning a future, however that may look. In many ways, Matt and Caryn's journey reflects the broader evolution of Little People, Big World itself. What began as a show about raising a family on a farm has become a more nuanced portrait of life after major change: divorce, aging, conflict, and renewal. Caryn Chandler showing off her ring wasn't just about jewelry, it was a visual affirmation of love after loss, clarity after confusion, and commitment despite complexity. For a couple that's been through the ringer on and off camera, that kind of quiet, confident display may be more meaningful than any dramatic wedding scene. Whether or not they announce a wedding date soon, one thing is clear: Matt and Caryn are still writing their love story, one moment at a time. LPBW, Caryn Chandler shares major clues about relationship status with Matt Roloff. Fans of Little People, Big World, LPBW, have been buzzing after Caryn Chandler, longtime girlfriend and now fiancée of Matt Roloff, dropped some serious clues about the current state of their relationship. While the couple has been open about their engagement, subtle social media hints and public appearances suggest there's more going on behind the scenes. With speculation swirling online about whether they've already tied the knot, or if cracks might be forming. Caryn's latest moves have only fueled the curiosity of loyal LPBW viewers. In this in-depth look, we explore what Caryn Chandler's recent actions reveal about her relationship with Matt Roloff, how the couple's bond has evolved, and what fans are saying as they dissect every post, ring flash, and vacation photo. To understand why fans are so invested in the Caryn-Matt saga, it's important to rewind a bit. Caryn Chandler first appeared on Little People, Big World as the longtime manager of Roloff Farms. Over time, her role shifted from behind-the-scenes staffer to central cast member when she and Matt started dating shortly after his divorce from Amy Roloff. Their relationship faced scrutiny from the beginning. Many fans were uncomfortable with how quickly Matt seemed to move on, especially considering that Caryn had worked closely with the family. However, despite initial controversy, the couple proved to be a steady pair, traveling often, living part-time in Arizona, and planning a future together. In 2023, Matt proposed to Caryn, and the two began planning a wedding. While the couple has kept some details private, Caryn's latest online behavior has reignited speculation about their current status and whether the wedding might have already happened. When Matt Roloff announced his engagement to Caryn Chandler, fans were both surprised and excited. The engagement ring, a sizable diamond that Caryn flashed in several Instagram posts, signaled a major turning point in their years-long relationship. But after the announcement, things went a bit quiet. There were no concrete wedding dates revealed, no major wedding planning content shared, and the pair seemed to continue life as usual. This led many viewers to wonder if the wedding had been postponed or if it had already taken place in secret. Caryn, known for being somewhat private despite her reality TV fame, has not explicitly confirmed or denied any change in relationship status. But she has been sharing photos, captions, and updates that eagle-eyed fans believe offer subtle confirmation that something major has changed. One of the most obvious hints Caryn has dropped recently came through a simple photo one that sparked thousands of comments. In a casual selfie taken during a date night with Matt, both she and Matt appeared to be wearing matching rings on their left ring fingers. This quickly led fans to speculate that the couple had quietly gotten married and were now just enjoying their newlywed life without the fanfare. "Wait, is that a wedding ring on Matt's finger?" one fan commented. "Did I miss the wedding?" Added another. Neither Caryn nor Matt responded to the comments, choosing instead to let fans draw their own conclusions. But in the world of reality TV, silence often speaks volumes. Caryn also raised eyebrows when she referred to Matt as her partner for life in a recent Instagram caption. While not exactly a formal term for husband, the phrasing struck many as intentionally suggestive. She doesn't just say boyfriend or fiancé anymore. One commenter observed, "Partner for life sounds like they're already married." Another post featured Caryn and Matt enjoying a romantic Arizona sunset, with Caryn writing, "Feeling so lucky to be walking through life with this guy by my side now and always." Whether this was poetic language or coded confirmation of a marital upgrade, fans were quick to connect the dots. Adding further fuel to the fire is the news that Caryn and Matt recently purchased a new home together in Arizona. The couple has long split their time between Oregon and Arizona, especially in the colder months, but this property appears to be a long-term investment. According to public records and local real estate watchers, the house is jointly listed under both of their names. For many fans, this is a major clue that the couple is thinking and acting like a married pair, even if they haven't formally said "I do" in public. They're building a life together, no doubt about it. One LPBW viewer commented on Reddit, "Whether they're married yet or not, they're clearly committed." Interestingly, in contrast to the flurry of engagement content that followed the proposal, both Caryn and Matt have stopped talking about wedding planning altogether. There are no registry links, no save the dates, and no sneak peeks into potential venues or wedding dresses. They're planning a private wedding and don't want to share the details publicly. The first two seem most likely, based on the affectionate and consistent tone of Caryn's social media posts. However, the lack of communication has kept fans on edge. Matt Roloff, never one to overshare, has made some subtle remarks that align with the secretly married theory. In a recent post celebrating his time with Caryn, Matt wrote, "So grateful for this amazing woman and the life we've built together. Every day is a gift." He didn't use the word fiancé, as he had in previous captions, leading some followers to believe that their status had changed. He also responded vaguely to a fan who asked, "When's the wedding?" by replying, "We're enjoying each moment and doing things our way." That kind of answer might suggest the big event already happened or that it's not a priority for them right now. The LPBW fandom is known for being incredibly detail-oriented, often dissecting every Instagram post and podcast mention for clues about the cast's personal lives. Caryn Chandler's recent hints have only energized the speculation machine. Some believe the couple tied the knot in a private Arizona ceremony away from TV cameras, especially since both have expressed interest in maintaining some privacy post-show. Others argue that Caryn would definitely share her wedding if it had already happened, suggesting instead that the couple is just laying low for now. There's even a third theory, that the wedding has been postponed indefinitely due to family tensions or issues behind the scenes, such as friction with Matt's children or ongoing farm-related decisions. One of the more complex aspects of Caryn and Matt's relationship has always been their dynamic with the rest of the Roloff family, especially with Amy Roloff and her children. Although tensions have eased in recent years, fans haven't forgotten that Caryn once worked on the farm during Matt and Amy's marriage. That history has made things a bit uncomfortable, particularly with Zach Roloff, who has distanced himself from the farm and from Matt. Caryn has tried to build bridges, attending family events and expressing support for Matt's grandkids. However, some fans believe that the couple's decision to keep any wedding plans under wraps may stem from unresolved family drama. If the wedding happened without Zach or other Roloffs in attendance, it might explain why there's been no public celebration. What's clear from all the clues captions and cryptic responses is that Caryn Chandler and Matt Roloff are deeply committed to each other regardless of what label they use. They've built a home together, they travel together, and they consistently show up on each other's social media with loving messages. Whether they've officially married or are just enjoying a long engagement, they're clearly happy with the arrangement. In a recent Instagram story, Caryn posted a quote that read, "Happiness is not about what people think you should do, it's about doing what feels right for you." That sentiment seems to sum up the couple's approach perfectly. They're not concerned with fan theories or social pressure. Instead, they appear focused on enjoying their time together, rings, marriage license, or not. So, what's the truth? Have Caryn Chandler and Matt Roloff secretly tied the knot? While there's no official confirmation, the signs certainly point to a serious, possibly upgraded relationship. From matching rings to suggestive captions, to a shared home and absence of wedding talk, the couple seems to be living more like newlyweds than fiancés. Whether they ever make it official on social media, even on a future LPBW special, remains to be seen. For now, fans will keep watching, decoding, and speculating with every post Caryn shares. And as any long-time LPBW viewer knows, in the Roloff universe, anything can happen. LPBW's Matt Roloff and Caryn Chandler detail his hospitalization, kind of traumatic. Fans of Little People, Big World, LPBW, were stunned when Matt Roloff and fiancée Caryn Chandler revealed the deeply emotional and physically challenging experience surrounding Matt's recent hospitalization. For longtime viewers, the Roloff family is no stranger to personal adversity, but this latest health scare offered an unfiltered glimpse into the couple's strength, vulnerability, and bond. In a candid recounting, the two opened up about what they described as a kind of traumatic period in their lives and how it has altered their perspective on health, aging, and what truly matters most. Matt Roloff, 62, has always been known for his resilience. As someone who has lived with dystrophic dysplasia, a rare form of dwarfism, his physical challenges have been part of the LPBW narrative since its 2006 debut. Over the years, Matt has undergone multiple surgeries and hospital stays, but this most recent hospitalization came as an unsettling surprise both to him and to viewers. Speaking to fans, Matt explained, "I wasn't feeling right. I was having some trouble breathing and thought it was just fatigue from working too much on the farm. But after Caryn insisted he get checked out, Matt was admitted to the hospital for what he now refers to as a very unexpected medical situation." While the couple chose not to share every medical detail, it was evident the experience shook them both. "It happened fast," Caryn recalled. We went from relaxing at home to suddenly dealing with doctors, tests, and this overwhelming fear. Caryn, who has stood by Matt's side through ups and downs, shared her emotional side of the story. Seeing someone you love in a hospital